Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's the tier list we've all been waiting for. The Gronch emote tier list. All your favorite faces are here. All the way from Cold Face over here. I know he's not officially one of our emotes, but he is an honorable mention, so he's right here. Uh, all the way to Linus Kappa, everybody's favorite emote. So everybody's here. I'm gonna rank them all from S tier to F tier. And I think we're gonna start. I'm gonna go in random order. I'm not gonna go in the order presented here. I want to start with Mr. Brown here. I think. Let me look up his emote name exactly. It's got or get browned. Okay, this guy's been eyeing me all day, so I'm gonna rank him first. Hmm. So I don't see him used very often, which means he's probably not the greatest emote. I think he does have some potential. He, it's like a mocking face. He's got some like let's just put him in. I'll put him in like C tier for right now, just while we talk about this. Uh, hmm. I'm considering. He might be a C tier. It's either C or B. I think he's a high C tier, so I'll leave him for C right now. Next, let's go for sleeping Shaquille O'Neal. Uh, so this is like kind of a sleeper emote. There is better sleeper emotes in the channel, so I don't know if this one quite makes the cut. I would give it probably high C to a B again. Hmm. Do I think it's better or worse than Mr. Brown? I think it's about equal, honestly. I think it's slightly worse. So I'll put it there. Next, let's go for one of my favorites, Ross Clown. Ross Clown emote. Uh, it's in the thumbnail of this video. It's a great emote all around. Easily an A tier. It might go to S. I don't know, dude. A or S. I think I'll put it in A tier. Next, let's go over Linus Kappa. You know, this isn't. It's not a very creative emote. It's not really like an inside joke or anything. It's just like something Kevin put on here with like a rainbow Kappa face because we have the normal Linus Kappa. So I think I'm gonna give this probably a low C. I'd put it like over here. What's next? This one. Let me look at the name of this emote real quick. It is called Existence is Pain. I think it's from Star Wars or some shit. I don't know what it is exactly. This is a low D, almost F, bordering F, okay? Next up, let's go Thomas. Now this one, it's kind of like a neutral face. I can see this as like a neutral spam emote, which makes me like it a lot. I think I'm going to keep it here in B tier. There's not really a lot of connotations to it. It really means it's up to the mind of the beholder what you take from this emote, which is both good and bad. I'll leave it there for now. Let's go for Ojama Chris next. Now this is a great emote. Everybody knows it's a great emote. It's one of the most commonly used emotes on our server. Uh, it's very good, well designed. Whoever designed it, it's close to an S tier. Huh? I think it is better than Matthew's face. So I'll leave it there for now. I think. I don't think it's S. It's close though. Next, let's go for this emote. Let me look at the name of it. It's called Bruh. It kind of looks like a wax statue of either Elvis or Donald Trump, or maybe it's like a Michelangelo statue. I don't know what it is. This is going in D tier. I think it's better than this one because it's kind of like it has a little bit of vibes to it. It definitely conveys emotions. But let's leave it there. Next let's go for cunt. Now I'm putting this S tier. It really speaks to my soul when I see this emote. Like I like that Matthew's staring right into the camera. He's really like he can see your existence between his eyes. Uh, I like that he's orange. He's very orange. It's just I don't know. It's one of the perfect emotes. It doesn't get much better than a cunt. So I'll put that in S tier. What's next? Let's go for Mr. Evil. Now this emote is a bit of a mystery. I remember I asked what this emote was, and Kevin did not tell me. He would refuse to, and I think Mark did too. I think like when I look at it, because I have it in a bigger picture here, it looks like a ball of hair. It kind of looks like someone with their hair wrapped around their face, flipped 90 degrees, and then there's like a cartoon face and arms and legs drawn over them. I think that's what this emote is. I genuinely don't like it that much. I'm gonna slot it right in between these two though. I think it is better than Existence is Pain, but it's really not a great emote overall. Next, let's go for Shatter Mountain. Now, Shatter Mountain, I have no idea what this is a reference to. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but I really do like it. I like enjoy seeing it every time someone posts it. Hmm. I think it has to be a C tier. I don't think it's better than Mr. Brown. I think it's right here. Next up, we'll go for this one's called Feels Dom Man. It's probably from some video game or something I've never played. Uh, it's okay. It's definitely okay. I think it's probably right here. It's not a lot to say about this one because I don't really get it. Next up, we'll go for one of the Pepe emotes. This one is called Absolute 40. I think it's the newest emote on the server, or one of the newest emotes. I don't know what the fuck this is. It's a Pepe, and his eyes are glowing white, and his hands are glowing white. It's probably a reference to an like anime or something. I think it's okay. I'd probably give it right here. I don't really see when I would use it, but I think I can see other people using it for sure. This one, so this, what is it called exactly? First of all, let's get that out of the way. It's called Anger. To me, it looks like something that is smashed. I have no idea what this emote is. I don't know what it's supposed to convey. I don't know why we have this on our channel. This is easily the worst emote on the channel, I think. It's our first F tier. Now let's go for Adaptive Consent. Now this is a great emote. It has subtle racist connotations to it for sure. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's up to you. But it's just a nice little smug face. I'll put that S tier. It doesn't get much better than this. I don't know between these two. Maybe I can settle it later. But for now, we'll leave it like that. Thumb emote. What's this one called? Sober. So this was from some website, I think, that Matthew was looking at, and he clipped it in the channel, and Kevin made it into an emote. Now, I think this emote has some potential, because it's like part of a hand, but you don't really see enough of the hand to get like an understanding of the emotion it's trying to convey. So I'd probably give this a pretty bad rating. I'd say maybe around here. Looks about right to me. Next up, Brain. I think this is from like Supreme Commander or something. A game I've barely played. Or maybe it's from StarCraft. I don't know. I've never seen this one used, or like very rarely. Maybe it's like a 200 IQ emote. I just don't see it used. I think it's right here though. In terms of the ranking, it's a middle D tier emote. Next, let's go for this. What's this one called? The Gay. I see some people use this emote. I don't really like. It's just from an anime. Kevin knows what anime it is, but I don't. And I'm sure a lot of you do as well. But I have no idea what this anime is. I think it's pretty okay for an anime emote. It's not the greatest, not the worst. I'd put this either high C or B. I'll leave it B. It's kind of speaking to me right now. I think I like it more now than I did in the past. Let's go for Kermit with the gun. This is a good emote, I think. So it's kind of like going off the rails or something. That's when you would use it, or like someone that's gone insane. It's not very creative because it's just like some image from like probably a video or something, or a meme. I guess it's probably from a meme. I'd just give it a middle C, right? It's not pulling on my heartstrings or anything. It's just a pretty average emote. Ojama lol. This is a great emote. Like I don't know. I think it's A at least. How it compares to like Omega Chris, that's a tough call. Honestly, it's not a call I like making. but I think it is worse than Ojama Chris. Looking at it now, Chris's face is more round. This one's it has like it's leaning to the bottom left. It makes it look a little distorted and weird. I really think Omega Chris is the winner in this. Let's do the yes emote. So this is some actor. I recognize his face, but I have no idea who he is. It's like Willem Dafoe, maybe. I don't know. Uh, it's pretty good. It's not bad. I think I'd give it a C tier. I just don't get why his skin is blue. It kind of freaks me out a bit. He kind of looks like a thing from Dr. Seuss or something. So it kind of freaks me out. Let's go for this one. What is it called exactly? It's the Matthew Sobade. I don't know exactly what it's called. It has a weird name. Let me find it real quick. Hail Satan. Yeah, it's called Hail Satan. Let's just call it Matthew Sobade. This is a good emote. This is either a high B or an A. Low A. I'd give it a low A. I think it reaches there. We're seeing a trend here. It's a lot of Matthew faces in the high tiers. I don't know if that's a coincidence or not. Or maybe they're just good emotes. Who knows? This one, what's it called? What Face. Now, there is an emote on Twitch called What Face, and it looks nothing like this. I think Kevin has heard of a What Face or something, and he distorted it into his own view or something, and made it into a pink screaming guy that looks like Shoop de Whoop. I'm not a huge fan of this one, honestly. I think it's very bad. I give it a low D. I'll keep it right there. Actually, no, I think it's better than some of these. I think it's like right here or here. Yeah, I think there. Let's do normal Linus Kappa. So where did I put Kappa Pride here? I think it's better than Kappa Pride, for sure. I think it's better than Shattered Mountain. I think it's right here. That's where it belongs. Right beside the Sleeping Shack. I really think the Sleeping Shack's actually underutilized emote. We should start using that one more. It's a good one. So let's put Linus Kappa right here, right in the center. Presto Police. I like the idea behind this emote a lot. I think he's wearing like a Mountie hat or something. He kind of looks vaguely like Arteezy as well, which is a good aspect to it. It says press, but it doesn't say presto. I just noticed that right now. I think that's marks off, dude. That lowers the rating. I was gonna probably give it like a C, but I might just give it either a low C or a high D. And I'm thinking high D, honestly. Right in between these, I'll give it high D, highest D. Okay, next let's do 7 minutes. This is another anime emote. Again, I have no idea what anime it's from. This is a good one though. I'll give it higher, definitely higher than Thomas, right? A lot of people use it. This is probably one of the most common emotes. I'd give it an A. I'll give it an A. I think it's a low A. Uh, it does convey like what the fuck is wrong with you. He's like screaming at you. He's obviously mad. He's perturbed. It kind of has similar vagues to other emotes, like such as maybe it doesn't actually. Maybe it's a little bit unique. Yeah, it's a good one, dude. I'll put it there. Next emote up. Let's go. Got them. I think overall, I'm not a huge fan of these yellow face emotes. Like they're very kind of normie. They're very normie. This one, I don't think anybody's ever gonna use this one. Uh, yeah, I think it's a D tier, dude. This one's bad. I should remove that one. Next one is So it's like a thinking face with a very kind of like, I don't know, his eyes are gouged out or something. This is probably one of the better yellow emotes. I'll give it a C. Low C. I think it's a C. No. It's definitely worse than these ones though. I'll leave it there. This is a thinking. What's the name of this one? It has a weird one. It's called GNIKNIHT. It's like good night. Uh, I don't know why it's named like that. I guess Kevin just never changed the name of it, which shows like how little people have used this emote. Uh, I think I've maybe seen Bill and Mark use it, but that's about it. It's pretty shit. I'll give it like right here. I don't like it. Next up, let's go for Gary. Now Gary is kind of like a conversation starter. Uh, it's really good to just throw out there. I think Chris did it like a couple days ago. He just put a Gary in the chat. Uh, it's probably a high C. I could see a world where it can get into B tier. The question is that this world or is it a different world? I think it is this world. I think we're in the world where Gary is a B tier emo, boys. Okay, Megaze flipping the finger. I like the emote. I know a lot of people like it more than I do. It's not one of my favorites, but it is good. I'll give it a solid. I'll give it a low A. Next up, let's do Residad Sleeper. Now this is conceptually a great emote. It's like a a picture of Chris's dad. Chris did not, or Chris's dad probably did not want this picture out there, but he's kind of a chill dude. So who knows? Maybe he did want the picture taken. It's kind of a creep shot. It's a good emote. It shows sleeping. It's like a fill in for the resident sleeper. It's a good it's a great emote all around, I'd say. Is it better than these two? It's close, honestly. It's a close call. I think it is better than the Shaq sleeping emote, which I mentioned earlier. There's competitors to this to that emote. This is one of those competitors. I'll give it a low A. I don't think people utilize this emote well enough, honestly. Next up, let's do this one. Smart Boy. So this emote looks very shitty. It's like very badly. Actually, are those human? Is that a human hand on the Pepe? I think it is. It's like a green human hand with fingers and a thumb, and it's touching the glasses. It's not good. It's really bad. Uh, Probably a D tier, right? Could it sneak into C? No, it could not sneak into C. It belongs right around here. Next one up, Kermit. Default emote, basic emote, normie emote. This emote, I can't say enough bad about it. There's really, I don't know why it exists in our channel. What is it doing? That being said, it's really not as bad as some of the other emotes we have here. Like this one at least is just like a high quality image of Kermit the Frog. So for that reason, I'll probably just give it a low C. No, like some of these have more work put into them, so I can't disrespect them by putting Kermit higher. Let's put him right here, right in between the thumb, the cutout thumb, and the evil face. Next up, let's do this one. I don't know what this emote is. It's called Pepandrew. I think Lucas used this emote as his profile picture for a while or something, and it's just like a distorted face. It looks like it's from a Disney cartoon or something. The fact that it has Andrew in the name makes me think Mark has something to do with this one, or Kevin made it about Mark, but I have no idea what the story is with this one. I think it's good though. I'll give it a B tier. I think I'm gonna raise yes. I think I was underrating this emote. I think yes is at least here, right? This one is probably worse than yes. I think I'm gonna do it like this. That's the new layout. This one is called. If I could find it. Desk. It's called Desk. I don't know Kevin makes up these names. I don't know how he thinks of them. So this looks like a clown image. It looks very similar to this Ross image here, except for it's animated. I don't know what it's from again, so I can't give it marks based on that. I think it's decent. I think it's a D tier though. D or C. I give it a high D. For the next one, how would we do like one of the Pepega, or not the Pepega, the PogChamp emotes? So there's two here. I'd say this one is the worst of the two. It is called Poggy. It kind of looks like a PogChamp that's been smashed in the face multiple times. He's swelling a bit around the eyes. He's got like a weird vagina-looking mouth. He's okay, but he lacks some creativity. Hmm. How am I feeling about this guy? It's getting really tough because I think a lot of these emotes are similar in quality. I'll put him higher than Kermit, I think. I think that's good. How about we do the second PogChamp? So it's higher than this one. Is it much higher though? Probably not. You know, I think I'm gonna lower this one to here, and then I'll slot this one in right here. I think that reflects how I like this one. There's not a lot of. He's got like the distortion effect, kind of like Ojamalol. It's okay, but it could use some work. It could be better. This one, what's this one called? Questionable thinking. Now in Discord, you can't really see this hand very well. It took me a long time to even know this hand existed. It's like a black child's hand on Matthew's chin. Picture of Matthew from when he was like 13 or something. It's okay. I don't know why the hand is like so hard to see. I think it would improve the emote a lot if you could see the hand. So for that reason, I'll give it a C. I'll give it a low C. Next up, let's do the Mark emote. This one's called Mork, M-O-R-K. It's kind of Mark. He's just like screaming or something. He's probably doing his Italian voice or something. It's a good emote. I'll give it a B. It's probably higher than Thomas. It's right here. Next up, let's do Crepega. Crepega is a classic. It's one of the staple emotes. I think I would be remiss if I gave this less than an A. So I'll give it an A. Is it better than Residad Sleeper? I think so. I think it's better than a lot of these emotes, honestly. It might be right here. I feel comfortable putting it here. It's a good emote all around. It's Chris's face when he's like wearing a Halloween costume or something. It's extremely distorted. Very well done distortion on this one, I'd say, compared to a lot of the others. So yeah. Next one up, we got another, or I guess this is the first Lucas emote. This one's called Evil. So here we have Mr. Evil, but this one's just Evil. It's very basic. It's just a picture of Lucas's face. It's kind of looks like a jebaited, but I don't think Lucas has the jebaited look to him because he's not like. I think you need like a chubbier face to pull off the jebaited. So I think this is probably a high D, high to mid D. Put this like right here. I think this one's called. I think this one's Monka Gun. Or is there, oh, this one's called Stop. Okay, so this is one just ripped straight from Twitch. I think. It's just Monka Gun from Twitch. I think it's okay. It's important to have one of these emotes because it's like a monk s combined with like I want to defend myself. You know, it gets some use. I think Bill uses this one a lot. It's one of his go-tos. And for that reason, I'll put it right here in between Lucas and the PogChamp. Next up, we'll do Gachi Chris 3. You know, I don't know what happened to Gachi Chris 1. I don't know what happened to Gachi Chris 2. So we're just gotta rate Gachi Chris 3. I think this emote's pretty good. I think it's probably around the same tier as the Mork emote, right? So I do think there's a huge gap in between these ones though. Like I think between the Thomas and the Chris face is a huge gap. Maybe some of these emotes deserve to be a little higher, like the Yes and the Shaquille O'Neal sleeping. You know what? I think I will move these to B tier. I think they are better. Or no, I moved the wrong one. This one. I think they are better than the brown emote and like this weird anime emote. I think that creates a nice gradient. Oh, only 4 emotes left. Okay. Uh, let's do the big fat guy with the O mouth. What is the name of this emote? It's called Wow. Again, this is from some anime or cartoon. I have no idea what it is. It's okay. He's got a nice O mouth. He's just like a big fat guy. I don't see how you could really use this in a normal conversation. So I'd probably give him like worse than these ones, worse than these ones. Right about there, I think. Next one up, we got Pimp Slap by Matthew. Now this one does not look like a pimp slap to me. It looks like he's powdering his chin, kind of like maybe he is priming for a pimp slap. Hmm. I'll consider it as a pimp slap. I'll rate it as a pimp slap. I think it's pretty. It has its uses for sure, but it's kind of niche. I don't know when you use this one, because it really doesn't look like he's slapping, so it's not very threatening. It's almost like he's bragging or something, or he's like showing off a bit. That's what I see from it. So I think I'll leave it there. I think it's better than the hand one with the weird hand. Next up, thumbs down. Now this is, I think it's Donald Trump on a yellow emoji giving the thumbs down. That's what it is basically. Not a lot of creativity in this one. I don't know if this one was made by someone or is just stripped from the internet. This one bums me out. I think it is the lowest D tier here. And last but not least, we have Cold Face. Now, Cold Face is not one of our emotes. That is true. That much is true. But I think it gets used enough in our Discord that I put it on this list. I think it's obviously an S tier emote. Look at this guy. He's iced out, dude. He's cold to the bone. It looks like he's cringing, which is an added bonus. He's a cold cringe. He's blue. It's a very nice looking emote. It's very HD in the chat. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a great emote. Now, is it maybe we should take some time to sort the S tier emotes out here? I think I like the way I have it set up right now. I think this is what I would go with. Let's look for any other last minute adjustments here. This one is definitely worse. I thought for sure we'd have at least a couple F tier emotes. This one makes it close. I was thinking about putting this one. He's even in a garbage can. I just noticed that, or garbage bag. It's like an alien in a garbage bag, I think. But I don't think I can bring myself to give it an F. So I think that's going to do it for this video, boys. You can make your own lists if you like, but this is the definitive one. Like I put a lot of effort into this. There's a lot of thought. I have the link to this, like the template for this one. It took me a long time to make this. I had to download all the images individually and upload them and shit. So I'll link it in the description, I guess. Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys like this. See ya, boys.